Hello everyone, wishing you a very happy new year from Eugenix Hair Sciences. I'm recording this video in order to explain you the journey of Juan ahead with us. In this video, Juan will be interacting with one of our existing family member. His name is Love Mendirata and he got his hair restoration done from us a couple of years back. So they both will be interacting and they will be sharing their views, and Love will be explaining that how his results have been so far, and Juan will be explaining that how he came to doing his research, his intensive research in finalizing the clinic and finally choosing us. So let's have a look at the video.
Today with us we have here Juan from Spain and Love, one of our existing family members who got a surgery done from us 6 years back in 2014. We'd like to hear from Love, but we'll move on to Juan first and we'll ask him that how he found us and what would he like to share about his research when it came to narrowing down that why did he chose Eugenix as a preferred hair transplant services overall.
Hi. It was difficult because now with the situation of coronavirus, you cannot go and travel and meet the clinics. It's very difficult.
Yes.
Like even in my own country, I was not able to meet the doctors properly. Everything was done online. So the research has been everything online.
Okay.
And I have been searching on forum of hair loss, like in UK, USA, Spain also, and trying to see real thing like videos where you can really see somebody that has gone through everything and how when they do this, like you see, okay, it's not looking bad, or when they do this, like it's nice. So I was searching for that, and there were a couple of videos, especially of Joe Tillman, where he would like analyze from a scientific point of view, like what they have done to this guy and how is he looking.
Explaining you in the details.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, no matter how much you research, I've been researching for months, but there are people that have been studying this for years, like the clinics, everything. So it's very complicated for a person to, in a short time, unless you have plenty of time to decide. But in my case, it was like, okay, either I do it now or I will lose all my hair and it will look terrible. So I thought, okay, let's put a target, few months, and try to find the best information you can. And through that, I saw those videos and I thought, okay, this is nice. This is the situation now is good. I can go there, do it with good doctors, with good reputation. Like you see them, you see how they speak, the kind of degrees they have, and you feel comfortable. So that mix of seeing the evidence, seeing the analyze, seeing the profiles of the clinic and the doctors, that's what made me decide.
I have a question for you, Juan. Apart from like we have shown our results in our channel in Eugenix, how far do you feel that the Eugenix has been able to educate you in terms of hair transplant? That when you saw our videos, there was something new that you learned from our channel?
There were a couple of videos of Pradeep and Dr. Pradeep and Dr. Arika, where they will also teach you, and that's very nice because it's like, okay, they are giving lessons for free, and it's like, okay, it's not that I'm just looking for clients; they are really teaching you, and educate you where you have to look, what you have to be interested, and also you and me had a goal with a real case, and it was like, this guy is here and is so happy about the result, that he's not shy to say anything, and he's not, okay, I'll put my head like this so you don't realize that I'm bald behind or something.
We have
like,
Love as
like we
well.
have here.
We have him here as well as an example that how good the results are and how happy he is. I'm sure he's happy.
6 years and still here, so I'm happy.
That's important.
And we have the same plan for you as well now.
Yeah, that's my idea.
So this was Juan, and he shared his experience, that how he came to know about us and how he chose us throughout the world, because his research has been very extensive, and I can assure you of that. Me and him were in talks for over 2 months, and finally he decided Eugenix, where he will go and where he'll get his hair transplant done. Now moving on to Love. Love is already a part of our family. So how has it been overall throughout the 6 years? Because what is more important is that you got the service from us, you got the results from us. How were we to you after the surgery was done in terms of post-customer, centric, like if we talk about the hospitality and the entire part of it?
Sure, as you mentioned, I felt like family. We have played together, we have partied together, so with the doctor. So it's just felt like a family. And specifically about even I would like to talk about the research I did back in 2014. So there were plenty of options in NCR or in India, even at that point of time. And I did visit many of those fancy clinics where you get to see beautiful people and great buildings, but you don't get to see a good doctor. So during my research, when I visited Eugenix, I met Dr. Pradeep Sethi, and again there was a family member already visiting him, so an ex-patient of his. I saw his results and I got to know about the credentials of Dr. Sethi, his education, and from where he has his degrees, and his passion for his work. And I got sold. I mean, that's how I finalized my option. And since then, I mean,
that's what we believe at Eugenix. We are just not offering results over here. We are increasing our family, because all of us who are coming to us, and even the ones who are watching our videos, they become a part of a family. And we feel that it's our responsibility that even if they're not choosing us, then whomever they are choosing, they should be well informed and they should be well educated. And that's why the doctors are working very hard to provide that knowledge to each and every individual out there who's looking for an hair transplant. And whenever they choose, they should choose wisely, because as Dr. Pradeep has said in all his videos, do it once, do it right. Exactly. So that's what we believe at. So is there anything else that you would like to share with Juan when it comes to, in terms of the surgery, that how was it an experience to you? Was it painful to you? Was it an experience that you would like to, relive again or something like that?
How was the first night? What is more.
You want me to scare him?
Yeah. No, I imagine, because I read a lot, but it's like, okay, it's like they all of them tell you have to use the neck pillow the first night.
It's a cakewalk. I mean, as simple as that. So if you have heard anything about being painful or being gory or anything of that sort, it's a cakewalk. You're watching television, you're discussing your hobbies with the doctor while the surgery goes on. And after a week or so, I mean, you can do anything with your hair. I mean, you can rub your 10 days or so, you can rub your transplanted area, shampoo it, do whatever you want. So it's as simple as that. So
yeah, I think in the internet you only hear the worst case scenarios, like, oh no, see, I didn't sleep for a week, or I don't know, I was having a napkin in my head because I didn't want to anything happen to my head or something like that. Like in the real world, like talking with somebody that has already done it,
already been through
internet,
been there, done that. That's what we call. So yes, as he said, that there's not much complications and more of rumors, because coming from people who have actually not gone through this thing, but they feel that they know much about it. So coming from a person, he himself explained that it's a piece of cake. So it's a cakewalk. Yeah, that's what he calls it. And apart from that, anything else that you would like to ask him in terms of surgical aspects that you feel that you should be aware of, because I believe that he would be the correct person to share that experience with you.
What else? I've been reading so much. You did it in 2 days, or it was 1 day only?
I would say 1.5.
1.5.
Yeah.
So the second sitting was like more or less the same, or because you have already gone through many hours of operation, it's been at least probably yours. The first one was 10 hours or 8 or 12 hours.
Yeah, it was a long day, the first one, and I slept well. And the next day it was, I think, 3 or 4 more hours to finish.
No much difference. Yes, keep on doing like talking and blah blah blah. And
yeah, so it was good.
So particularly if I ask you, Juan, you must have gone through a lot of videos on our channel. That one particular video that got your attention, that okay, this is something that I would like to explore more about the Eugenix. Some one particular video that struck.
Well, there were many cases, because I see that I have a lot of hair loss. So there were many videos. I was searching for videos of similar cases like than mine. So I was like, there were some videos where they will teach you how to do the hairline design. And that for me was very interesting, because it's like, okay, they really check on you and they think, okay, I'm not just taking care of you now, you pay me back and blah blah blah. No, it's like, okay, I'm thinking on you on 10 years in ahead. So like that, I'm doing the design. It's not that I'm doing the design for today. I'm doing design for your whole life. So I have seen some videos where you see that okay, this person is 40s, so he will be 50s, and okay, if I do design for him like he will be looking 30s, it doesn't make sense because he's already 40s. So like that is like that kind of sense of, okay, I think on you and I think on how you look and how you will look, and that's the kind of things that I was looking in the channel, and that's what I like a lot.
Juan, I've got another question for you, and this is something very technical which I would like to ask you. That you must have, because as you said that you have done a lot of research, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sure that you must have consulted a lot of clinics out there in the world, and they must have shared their evaluation with you. Some of them might have said yes to you. Some of them might have said that, we can do these many grafts. Some of them might have said, we can't do at all. So how do you differentiate the evaluation coming from Eugenix in terms of your satisfaction that, okay, this is something that I can expect and this is up to my expectations? So how would you, differentiate?
Well, as you say, I talked to many clinics, and in some cases I felt like they were just trying to repair, but repair like putting a patch and okay, I'm going to help you a little, but it's not that I'm going to give you a solution. So I think that was the difference. Like in some clinics, or most of them, they will just give you a patch for a problem, but they will not think, okay, no, I can deal with your whole area. I can do a proper treatment for you, and I can cover everything, and it's going to look nice. It's not like, okay, I cover you from the front, and if you put your hair like this or like that, or if you apply some spray, it will look nice. But it was not. With Eugenix, I felt, not only because I talked to you, but also because I saw the cases, like you really do a thorough work, and you really plan to cover everything, so you don't have to be worried later, like if I have to do some heavy work to cover things or whatever. No, it was a proper job, and that's mainly what, if you see cases like him, okay, he was not having such a heavy hair loss like mine, but okay, still you see that now he doesn't have to worry anymore.
It's a very natural look and very conservative. What you expect a person of his age, how he should look.
Even I was at least an odd 4 or something.
So also if I have to put it down in our words, like how we call it in a slang, that when you went to other clinics, what we call is that the patchwork, what we call over here, when you come down to India, we call it jugaad. So more of like a temporary sort of a solution,
exactly,
to more than what they can do a permanent repair. What we shared our expectations and our evaluation with you. So,
that's a huge difference.
So what we are offering you is more of a permanent solution rather than what you were getting from the areas.
Because at the end you feel like, okay, they tell you, see, we can do this in one sitting, and then you will look nice from the front. If you want to come back later, and then like, okay, I will not even care if you come back or not later. But if you want to come back later, maybe we can do something else. But they were not thinking on that. They were not thinking, no, see, you do it with me, in 8 months you will be fine again to do a second sitting, or if I do it like this, you don't have to come back again. None of them were giving you the confidence that Eugenix was giving me, like, okay, no, see, I am taking care of you in 2 days. From those 2 days, you're looking great. Later, if you want to do more, fine, but trust me, you are going to go out great from that operation. So that's the big difference.
Yes, at the end of the day, you seek the confidence from the one who will be doing your surgery. So you need to feel that yes, I can, lay down in his clinic and I can give my head to him, and I'm sure that he'll take the complete responsibility of giving me the best results out there. Because at the end of the day, this industry is all about results. You are coming to us, though we'll build a relation with you, but at the end, what's going to make you the most happy is the results. The next time you look into the mirror after, let's just say, your surgery, after 10 months, when you look into the mirror, you should think that I made the correct choice. Even if I had to travel all the way from Spain to India, I still made the correct choice. Exactly. So that is what really matters. Absolutely. Even after 6 years, if you're sitting here, you still have that content feeling. You came here to visit us today, and you still feel that, you made the right decision 6 years back of getting that surgery done from us.
Probably the second best choice of my life after my marriage. So,
okay. Yes. I'm sure you're getting a lot of compliments tonight.
Are Dr. Pradeep Sethi and Dr. Arika Bansal. And the clinic is Eugenix Hair Sciences in India.